Today, I'm going to break down how I took these off-the-shelf LED strips and turned it into this large-scale LED display. We wanted to take all of these components and create a mesmerizing display that would wow audiences coming into the upcoming festival. The first step of production was to build a couple prototype bars. This was to allow us to test the software, the control board, and our power supply to make sure that everything was talking to each other and that we had a solid design to take into manufacturing. Step 1, we cut our LED strips to length. Step 2, we would have Ryan solder the connections to the thin LED pads. Shout out to him, he did a lot of connections and he did an amazing job throughout this whole project. Step 3, once the connections have been soldered, we wanted to take them and make sure that they were working before we glued them into the bars. We would check the electrical connections and then run it through a test bench using our Arduino to make sure that all the LEDs lit up in sequence and that all the LEDs were showing the proper colors. Now we just need to repeat it 180 times. Okay, let's do it. So we have a good collection of bars up and ready to go. We start running them through some basic tests. Now at this point, everything was pretty theoretical. We knew that our software should work. We knew our bars should work. We know our power supply should work. Our next step was to take it to the metal fabrication shop, where we were going to install all the bars onto the metal racks and run the whole system as one. We were ready to do a full-scale test. We held our breath and plugged in the power. The sun set outside and the sculpture lit up the shop. We were ready to install the sculpture on the site and entertain the crowds. I'm excited to present to you the Radiant Rose.